Welcome back. A lot has happened in the presidential race over the past week. We saw Donald Trump officially named the Republican candidate. He also announced J.D. Vance as his running mate before they both headed to Grand Rapids this weekend for a huge rally. And then, of course, we got the news yesterday that President Biden will not be seeking re-election. It's something that incumbent presidents have rarely done before. So we want to talk more about this historic decision. We've got GVSU professor and presidential historian Jim Kratas in studio with us. Thank you so much for being here.
You're welcome. I'm not a GVSU professor. I wasn't, but I was just an adjunct. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Apologies for that error, but okay. We want to make sure we've got the correct information.
Sure.
So thank you so much. Thank you for being here. A lot of people were stunned by the news this weekend, and I know you've been keeping up with all this. This has actually happened before. Tell us about that.
It has. Probably the most recent is when LBJ, after the Tet Offensive, he realized his popularity in the United States was waning for sure, and it was a very close primary that he almost lost to Eugene McCarthy when he went on the television and told the nation, "I will not seek another term as your president." So that was a big shock then. I'm sure this is a big shock for many right now.
Yeah. So President Biden, only the second incumbent president to do this then?
Yeah, there was Woodrow Wilson had suffered a stroke. He was he was entertaining the thoughts of running for a third term, which had never happened in the United States before. And the Democrats didn't nominate anybody. They didn't know what to do. They were getting ready to go to their convention to nominate someone. And then he finally said, "Okay, I'm bowing out." So that took a long time. That's probably the closest to the election that a president or sitting president has dropped out.
Yeah, well, with just over 100 days to go until the election, we know the Democratic Party scrambling just a little bit. We've seen support now going to Vice President Kamala Harris, but we see a lot of times history repeating itself.
Oh, yeah.
What happened in the case of LBJ when he dropped out?
Well, when LBJ dropped out, there was a bit of a scramble with Hubert Humphrey, Bobby Kennedy, Eugene McCarthy, and there were a host of others that tried to get the Democratic national appointment. But, with Bobby Kennedy being assassinated, then Hubert Humphrey became the de facto nominee for the Democrats.
Okay, and just keeping up with what you know about presidential politics, what are your thoughts about the Democratic National Convention and what we might see happen next month?
I don't know. I'm more of a historian than I am a current political person, but I anticipate that Harris will get the nomination. I don't think the governor, I'm trying to remember his name right now, from California could get it.
Gavin Newsom?
Yeah, because there's something in the 12th Amendment that with the electors can't vote for people from the same state.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
that's interesting, because we have heard his name thrown out there.
That's because, I think that's true. It's because Jefferson and Aaron Burr tied in, whatever year that was, 1804 or something like that.
Okay, way back. Well, we appreciate the history lesson this morning.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate your time.